Hi there and Happy New Year. This is Stephen Fox bringing you yet another awesome new tech from China, and this is the AlphaWise X5 robot vacuum cleaner. This is a sub $200 top of the line vacuum cleaner that is really good, guys. This is one of the latest I got, and first let's do a full unboxing before I unveil what it is and my actual impressions of it. Yes, this one does have Wi-Fi and it can connect to Alexa, Amazon's Echo or whatever you want to call it, and it actually works. And on top of that, you also have a mobile app control. That's right, you can control the vacuum straight from your phone, which is something really nice, and like all appliances should have that in 2018. Am I right? Of course I'm right. So let's take a look at the actual body of the X5 itself. It's a rather big and heavy thing, maybe at around 5 kilos, which is very good. This isn't unlike mobile phones when lighter is better. This is good because when there's build quality, there's quality materials, and that of course weighs more. The X5 is the finest cheap vacuum cleaner I've ever tested in terms of build quality. Feels super solid. It's a combined construction of rubber, plastic and metal. You can see these huge RC wheels that they absolutely love going through obstacles, and very helpful. You'd also check out the suction filter. It's a very quality vacuum cleaner, which is very easy to use, and even your child, like your elderly, can operate it without any issues, even without using the phone app. Yes, that's right, this can be used with the phone app, and as I said, with Amazon's Echo or Alexa Assistant. And the tray is not washable. All you just have to do is just close it, open it, throw the compartments inside, and then put it back in vacuum itself. But let's take a look at the tray a little bit more, because there's a bit more to it. First, you have the see-through, so that you definitely know if your filter inside is cluttered, and it's again very solidly built. You can open it by pressing on both sides like this here, and this is a very quality dust filter you're seeing here, so it will filter through a lot of particles before they get inside the compartment. So very good for those of you who really care about very good hygienics care to get it cleaned properly, and everything goes in the bin here. But this is not the water compartment. Yes, that's right, the X5 can also mop your floors, so it's a 2-in-1. It's a vacuum and a mopper, robotic, and the mopping is actually as easy as the other thing to operate as well. Just pop it open and pour some water with a little tiny bit of detergent, or like floor cleaning detergent, maybe like half a bottle cap or something, because this is just around 250 milliliters or a quarter of a liter, the entire thing, but it's absolutely enough to clean like maybe 50 square meters of space. Also inside the package you get the charger, the DC charger, which you can plug on the side, and there is also a micro USB charging port, so if you don't have the charger with you, you can also charge it with a PC or like your phone charger, which is something really nice, and I've not seen any other vacuums do it. And inside the box you also get a spare mop cloth, and thank God batteries for the remote. And here is the docking charger itself. Now the vacuum, when it runs out of juice, or if you choose to, can go back on its own to the docking port, so it's like self-charging as well. And here is the remote. It's simple, as I said, absolutely anybody can operate this. It's just super simple. But how do you do it with the app? All you have to do is go to the Play Store and look for the Tuya Smart app. Once you've opened it, there's a few easy steps you have to do. You start by filling in your country code, and after that you have to link the app with the robot vacuum itself. How do you do that? Well, AlphaWise have a lot of smart equipment, and this app actually controls a lot of things, so you can use it for other Chinese devices. But let's just choose the robot vacuum cleaner in this menu, and after that there is a short clip which shows you how to actually handle it. You have to open and turn on the vacuum cleaner when you see the indicator LED light blinking, and then just connect it to the same Wi-Fi you have. Put in your Wi-Fi password and wait a few seconds and you're all done. That's it, nothing else. And as long as you're in the house and as long as both devices are on the same Wi-Fi network, you can control the app without any issues at all. Now the app itself is used mostly like the remote control. You can change between various functions, but it does have one function that the remote doesn't have, and this is the scheduling part. Yes, that's right, you can schedule a time when your vacuum will just clean the house for you, and you don't even need to be in the house for it to work. And this is the only vacuum I've ever tested which doesn't get caught up in cables. Some kind of new technology with the whole sweeping thing, but yeah, it doesn't get caught up in cables like the previous vacuum cleaners I've tested. And as you now can see, you can schedule the cleaning for Robot Vacuum. And I would like to extend special thank you to my wife Christiana, who actually shot the review. Yes, this is not my hand, this is a lovely my lovely wife's hand. And here is what you can do with the remote and the app. You can just turn it on auto, that's it, and you don't have to do anything else. This vacuum is mega smart and it will clean properly your house, make absolutely no doubt about it. It will scour every corner, come through between every object and obstacle, and make sure it cleans everything very properly. And on the top right side of the app is where you connect it to the Google Home and Amazon Alexa by just a single click, and after that you can actually voice control the robot vacuum cleaner as well. But that voice control command is just only limited because of Google Alexa and Google Home to just run robots or just open robots and it will start the vacuum cleaner itself. You can't actually schedule it commands like start this program or start that program. But it's a very cool thing that if you have Google Home or Amazon Echo, you might like doing. And here are some of the functions. As you can see, there is a spot cleaner which it just swirls around, and it will absolutely be great for if you've actually spilled something. Just put on the wet cloth and it will like spin and take care of that spot for you. Take care of that leak, spill, or whatever you want, whatever you've actually done damage to your carpets or like wooden floor, and it's like pretty good. The suction power on this vacuum is the best I've ever tested. It's around 1000 megapascals or something like that. I'm not really into physics stuff, but it really does suck out lots of dust and even heavier particles as well. And as you can see, it docks straight away to the docking station whenever you want it with the remote or whenever it runs out of battery itself. And there is also the edge cleaning mode. If you wanted to cover those edges first and cover it, it will. It maps the entire room in mere seconds and finds those edges and just goes from one line all around the room. It's all thanks to that great software built inside the vacuum and now the fast dual-core CPU inside with like 512 megabytes of RAM or something like that. This is a very smart device. It's as smart as budget smartphones were last year, so it's definitely enough. But everything is in the software and the cleaning pattern is magnificent. As you can see, it has no troubles with obstacles, finds those edges and just sticks to them very tightly and neatly. I bet you never thought that the cheap robot vacuum cleaner can do things so good, but take a good look at yourself. This is all on auto mode with the edge cleaning function. But the really great thing besides sweeping, yes, it's mopping, because the mopping really is an act that we don't like doing that much, because you have to get some water in a bucket, get the mop, clean it out and stuff like that. It's just a very tedious process. But here it's a very quick one. You just pour in like 200 milliliters of water into the water compartment, and like I said, like a half a bottle cap of floor cleaning detergent, and just turn it on. And the pattern it takes while mopping is incredibly well done. It just goes straight one line from one end of the room to the other, and then just takes 5-6 centimeters to the right, and then goes another line as well, doing it how it should actually be done. And if you have obstacles like chairs and furniture, it will go through them and go around them and then come back again. So it will absolutely clean everything, and even if there's lots of chairs like under the table, it will clean. It might bump up a little bit here and there, but it will eventually get out because it's very smart and intuitive. For the charging time, it takes around 2.5–3 hours to fully charge the entire battery, and the full battery is good to clean my entire or mop my entire apartment, which is around 110 square meters. So yeah, this is, I think, very good battery life. So this has been it for my AlphaWise X5 robot vacuum cleaner review. I think you definitely deserve to have one. It saves a lot of time and it's absolutely great. You never ever have to clean as much again as you did before. Thank you for watching my review. You can buy the vacuum cleaner from the link in the description below. Give the video a thumbs up if you like it, and subscribe for more great Chinese tech reviews like this one.
Stick around.